Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're struggling with debt and wondering how to tackle that $10,000 balance, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're going to break down actionable strategies to help you pay off debt fast and get back on track financially. Let's dive in. Understand your debt, the first step. Before diving into any debt repayment plan, it's crucial to fully understand what you're dealing with. Start by listing all of your debts: credit cards, personal loans, medical bills, and anything else you owe. For each debt, write down the total balance, the interest rate, and the minimum monthly payment. This will give you a complete picture of your financial obligations. Next, prioritize your debts by interest rate or balance. The higher the interest, the more expensive the debt is in the long run, so it's important to focus on those first if you choose the debt avalanche method. If you're using the debt snowball approach, focus on the smallest debt to build momentum. Having a clear overview will not only help you choose the right repayment strategy, but also make you feel more in control of the situation, rather than overwhelmed. Create a realistic budget. Creating a realistic budget is key to managing your finances and paying off debt. Start by tracking your monthly income. This includes your salary, side hustles, or any other sources of income. Next, list all of your essential monthly expenses, such as rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, and insurance. Be honest about your spending habits. If you're unsure about certain expenses, review your bank statements for accuracy. Once you've accounted for the essentials, identify areas where you can cut back. For example, limit dining out, cancel subscriptions you don't use, or find cheaper alternatives for things like entertainment or shopping. The goal is to free up as much money as possible for debt repayment. Finally, allocate a specific amount toward paying down your debt each month. A budget isn't about restriction. It's about making sure your money works for you and helps you achieve your financial goals faster. Build an emergency fund, even while paying off debt. While it may seem tempting to put every dollar toward paying off your debt, building a small emergency fund should be a priority too. Having an emergency fund of around $500 to $1,000 can help prevent you from falling deeper into debt if unexpected expenses arise. Whether it's a medical bill, car repair, or other surprise costs, having this buffer ensures you won't have to rely on credit cards or loans to cover them. It might seem like a slow start when you're trying to pay off large debts, but this financial cushion can provide peace of mind and prevent you from derailing your progress. Once you've established your emergency fund, you can refocus on your debt repayment with less stress and more confidence. Choose the right debt repayment strategy. When it comes to paying off debt, choosing the right repayment strategy can make a big difference in how quickly you become debt-free. Two of the most popular methods are the debt snowball and debt avalanche strategies. The debt snowball method recommends paying off your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate, to build momentum. Once the smallest debt is paid off, you move on to the next smallest, and so on. This method is great for those who need quick wins to stay motivated. On the other hand, the debt avalanche method focuses on tackling the debt with the highest interest rate first, which saves you money in the long run. While it may take longer to see the first big win, it's the most financially efficient strategy. Both methods work, but your choice depends on whether you value motivation or long-term savings more. Debt snowball, small wins to build momentum. The debt snowball method is all about creating quick wins to help you stay motivated. The idea is simple. Start by paying off your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. Once that debt is fully paid off, take the money you were putting toward that payment and apply it to the next smallest debt. This process continues until all your debts are paid off. While this approach doesn't save you the most money in terms of interest, it's incredibly powerful for building confidence. The feeling of crossing off a debt from your list gives you a sense of accomplishment, which can keep you motivated throughout the process. For people who need quick, tangible results to stay on track, the debt snowball is an excellent strategy to consider. Debt avalanche, paying off high-interest debt first. The debt avalanche method is focused on saving you the most money in interest over time. With this approach, you prioritize paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Once that's paid off, you move on to the next highest interest rate and so on. By tackling high-interest debts first, you're minimizing the total amount of interest you'll pay, which speeds up your debt repayment process in the long run. This method may take a little longer to give you a sense of progress, as the debts with high interest often have larger balances. But if you're motivated by long-term savings, the debt avalanche is the more financially efficient strategy and will get you debt-free faster in terms of total cost. Which one works best for you? Choosing between the debt snowball and debt avalanche strategies really comes down to your personality and what motivates you the most. If you thrive on small wins and need that momentum to keep you going, the debt snowball might be the better fit. The quick victories will boost your confidence and keep you engaged in the process. However, if you're more focused on saving money and are comfortable with delayed gratification, the debt avalanche could be the way to go. It's more financially efficient since you're tackling the highest interest debts first, but the results won't feel as immediate. Both strategies are effective, so the key is to choose the one that suits your financial situation and mindset the best. Cutting expenses to pay off debt faster. One of the fastest ways to pay off debt is to cut unnecessary expenses and redirect those savings toward your debt repayment. Start by reviewing your monthly spending to identify areas where you can trim costs. Small changes can add up quickly. For instance, consider canceling subscriptions you don't use, cooking meals at home instead of eating out, or switching to more affordable brands for everyday items. Additionally, limit impulse purchases and focus on only buying what's absolutely necessary. Even temporarily downgrading your lifestyle, like driving a more fuel-efficient car or cutting back on entertainment, can free up significant amounts of money to put toward your debts. The more you cut back on non-essential spending, the faster you can pay down what you owe. Every extra dollar counts, so keep track of your savings and apply them directly to your debt to accelerate the process. Increase your income, side hustles, overtime, and more. If you want to pay off debt faster, consider finding ways to increase your income. A higher income gives you more money to allocate toward your debt, speeding up your progress. There are plenty of side hustles you can take on, like driving for a ride-sharing service, freelancing in your area of expertise, or selling unused items online. If your current job offers overtime opportunities, take advantage of that extra income. Even small gigs, like babysitting, tutoring, or walking dogs, can make a significant impact over time. Additionally, you might want to explore passive income streams such as renting out a room or starting an online business. The goal is to boost your cash flow, allowing you to pay down debt more quickly while maintaining your current lifestyle. More income means more money to eliminate debt faster, so think creatively about where you can earn extra money. Stay consistent and celebrate milestones. Consistency is key when it comes to paying off debt. While it may take time to fully eliminate $10,000, staying on track with your repayment plan will make the process smoother and more manageable. One of the most important things you can do is stick to your budget, avoid accumulating new debt, and continue making regular payments toward your goal. It's also important to celebrate your milestones, no matter how small. Whether it's paying off your first credit card or reaching the halfway point, take a moment to recognize your progress. This helps maintain motivation and makes the journey feel less daunting. A small reward, like a treat or a fun activity, can serve as positive reinforcement for staying committed. The key is to keep the momentum going, and remember that even small steps forward are still steps toward becoming debt-free. Stay consistent, and soon enough, you'll see the results. Thanks for watching. I hope these tips help you take control of your debt and start making real progress. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and subscribe for more personal finance tips. Drop a comment below if you have any questions. Let's keep the conversation going.